forward. Moves it off to the far side. The shot comes on, and it's in! Good evening, everybody. Welcome back inside historic Keyworth Stadium, where tonight we have a good one in USL Championship play. The reigning champs are in town, San Antonio FC, as they pay a visit to Detroit City FC. Alongside John Krieger, my name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us here tonight. And John, as we take a look at the table for the Eastern Conference, Detroit City FC, they have some work to do.
They do. Propping up the Eastern Conference, they need points if they're going to start a playoff push and get back on form. But you know what? You're going against the reigning champions tonight at home. You can't go any further down the table, so it gives you a little bit of a free hit. On the other side of things, they're right up near the top of things, the reigning champs. They've got 19 points on the season, and they are clicking. They're coming in with the pressure on them in a tough road environment.
And Detroit City FC had some pressure on them last week in Tampa. The good news, Lay Jope hit another banger. More on him in a minute. The bad news, the scoreline was not pretty.
No, but the good news for DCFC fans is that the side owned it in training. They know they can't have another first half like they had down in South Florida if they want to get back on track tonight.
Let's take a look at tonight's player to watch for Detroit City FC. Brought to you by the Finnish Long Drink, a crisp citrus soda with premium spirits. Please enjoy responsibly. But John, as we said, Lay Jope hit another banger, and that was something, even through the playoff run, Detroit City FC lacked last season.
You need the ability to score from range to compete in this league. Took DCFC almost a full season last year to get one outside the area. Lay Jope adding that dimension, and it's going to be key.
On the other side for San Antonio FC, Tani Oluwaseyi, he is the guy. He's coming in hot, put a hat trick on the board at Charleston. They demolished Charleston last week, 7-0. As we said, John, they're on a roll.
And he gets the match ball for the hat trick. Comes in on loan from Minnesota United, taking the division by storm. He is explosive. He can split defenders. DCFC going to have to watch him tonight.
Absolutely. So a tall test for Le Rouge at home, and we will see if the Keyworth faithful can rise to the occasion as well. When we come back, we'll get you the 11s, and of course, we will kick it. Detroit City FC, San Antonio FC, coming up next.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Ooh, nice play. All right, you go. There we go.
So cute.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
DTE knows everyone has a preferred setting. Some like it cool, others warmer. Some like things slow, and others like it ASAP. Long, hot soak, or quick rinse. But whether it's a slow simmer or a fast boil, DTE makes sure that safe, reliable, cleaner natural gas is there for you, making every setting the perfect one. DTE.
There's a beer in the D for me and you. From Royal Oak to Jefferson Avenue. Grab a friend and a jersey too and chant. Chant like you give a damn. Now we're talking Detroit and Stroh's is spoken here.
Detroit City FC is presented by Ally, the official financial services partner of Detroit City FC. Fago. Fago is proud to be the official pop of DCFC. Misdig 811. Know what's below and visit misdig811.org before any digging project. And Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. And Fort Pontchartrain, proud to be the official hotel partner of DCFC. Let's take a look at the starting 11s here. Detroit City FC presented by Detroit Medical Center, the official healthcare provider of DCFC. And John, what are you seeing here tonight?
Well, you got the 3-1-4-2 for Detroit City FC. What I'm going to watch is the tandem up front of Morris and Simonson. They need to be clinical tonight. You got to find goals.
And on for San Antonio FC, presented by Fort Pontchartrain, the official hotel partner of Detroit City FC. They're powerful. That's the bottom line.
Powerful, quick, explosive off the ball, tough in defense, and a more traditional 4-4-2, but really solid lines along the back line and in midfield. They control most of the pitch. The funny thing is they don't like possession. They are a team that will openly counter. So it's going to be interesting to see how Detroit City FC control a team that want to give them the ball, which is not how DCFC would like to play. So it's going to be interesting to see who can control tempo and who can control field position tonight.
So we are just about ready to rock. Detroit City FC, San Antonio FC, second place in the Western Conference here at historic Keyworth Stadium. Opening kick temperature 62 degrees. No rain is expected. So we are ready to go. John, you talked about it, a big opportunity here for DCFC. San Antonio FC, boy, 3 points here would certainly be some found money, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Listen, you got, but again, as we said in the open, there's a freedom to playing like this. You are not expected to win this match on paper and with talent levels. So if you can't play free there, it's going to be tough to play free anywhere.
And we are underway. Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you on a Saturday night. Hamtramck, Michigan. Fabian Garcia with the challenge early for San Antonio FC. And as we talked about, they demolished Charleston last week 7-0 over Ben Pierman's side. They won the USL Championship last year. They beat Lou City 3-1.
It is not often you see a 7-0 hiding.
No.
In this division. And they were top to bottom solid. And about as authoritative a performance as you will ever see.
First 5 minutes of this match brought to you by DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. DMC, proud to be the official healthcare provider for Detroit City FC. Maxi Rodriguez swings it to the left side. Reese Williams toe pokes it ahead. Maxi Rodriguez, the back heel touch. Skage Simonson. Michael Bryant will repossess it. Runs to the middle, nobody on the other end for Detroit City FC in the spirit of Detroit kits today. Green shorts.
I gotta say, as far as away kits go, or light strips go, this is one of my favorites.
Michael Bryant, toss it in. Maxi Rodriguez steps through. Rodriguez lays it off. Simonson unable to control it. Direct ball up ahead. Steinwasser way off the line. And he needed to be. That was a 2v2 situation that could have been dangerous.
That's what makes Nate Steinwasser so good, the ability to read those situations and come out and make plays like that.
The San Antonio FC side, John, and we've talked about this a lot throughout the course of the season. 17 players on this roster with some form of MLS experience. And that just backs up the point that we've talked about. The level of talent in USL Championship this year, quite frankly, has never been greater, it seems, is what we have seen this year. There are some very, very talented players in this league.
The league is getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and with the exit of the two teams that we talked about, the basically farm teams for MLS clubs, you really are seeing top to bottom a very strong division, and that actually makes it more attractive for players to come in on loan, and that's what we've seen last couple of weeks here with San Antonio being able to bring down a goal scorer, the likes of Lawashe.
On loan from Minnesota United. It was a 17th overall pick in the MLS Super Draft by Minnesota United. The ball was squirted over the goal line. The match officials here tonight. Gerald Flores is the head referee. Seth Barton, the first assistant. The second assistant is Steven Milhone. And the fourth official is Jake Brochu. Actually, there was a foul called against San Antonio FC. Into the 5th minute, direct ball inside the 18, flicked ahead, and Steinwasser, Stephen Carroll got just enough of it. Nate Steinwasser came in to clean it all up. To send a special shout out to NBA champion and former Detroit Piston bad boy Rick Mahorn, taken in the broadcast tonight. Here comes City, an opportunity, and it's in the back of the net. Skage Simonson from outside the 18, and lightning strikes here at Keyworth.
That's the finish the City faithful have been waiting for. Start to finish, solid play, and a dream opening for Detroit City FC.
And John, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. And this play started innocently enough, but Steinwasser sending it up.
He didn't get ahead on that in midfield. That's a punt clear through over the top of the midfielder's head all the way through to Simonson. Composes himself, doesn't snatch at it, and a beautiful finish.
Amu Mensah heads that one away. Amar Batista settles it down, so we will see what impact this has for San Antonio FC as that foul will go against the visitors. Boy, the Detroit City FC, what they have done recently offensively, they desperately needed that, and it was another banger.
And another one, really, where from outside the area, the shooter took the time to put a quality chance on goal. Frankly, Neil, when you're a team that's struggling and you are in the space that he has, the tendency is to snatch at it, want to get it off your boot. He took that extra beat, composed himself, got the body right, got the foot right. When you do that, quality chances come from it.
Reese Williams in the corner, unable to control it. A throw coming for San Antonio FC. And John, this is the 3rd consecutive road match for San Antonio FC, and it's been some unforgiving travel to going to Charleston, coming here to Detroit. But John, there's no pity parties for anybody out there, and it's a tough assignment for San Antonio FC, and they have their hands full here tonight.
And the early goal for Detroit City FC also has the added impact of energizing these fans. So now you're going to get the full Keyworth experience.
Goal kick coming up. Jordan Farr, the starting keeper here tonight, as has been the case all season long. A 0.70 goals against average, 77% save percentage. 3 clean sheets on the season. Will not get one here tonight. He's also saved 1 penalty attempt. That ball played through the middle. Simonson heavy on that touch. 50-50 ball. Mensa locked up. Actually won it. Jordan Farr played 34 matches for Indy 11 from 2018 to 2021. He came to San Antonio on loan in 2021. Was the USL Goalkeeper of the Year last year. 31 matches played. Which, when you're the champion, John, that tends to be what happens. You get the spoils when you're the victor.
Well, it's the same thing you see. Manager wins the Premier League, and all of a sudden they're the manager of the year. Well, yeah, that's an easy choice. An easy decision to make.
Shannon Gomez pings that one up ahead. Michael Bryant play it back towards midfield. Ahmed Abu sent it up. Stephen Carroll defending inside the 18. Stephen Carroll cuts it out, and it's cleared out.
There's a little more jump to this City team right now. They've had strong starts before, but that early goal, I think, released the shackles a little bit. They're playing with a little bit of freedom right now. I like what I'm seeing in that regard.
One more look at Skage Simonson and the bolt of lightning he set through Keyworth with this effort.
Yeah, that didn't hit anybody. All the way through.
Banks it in off the crossbar.
And again, he let the ball run a bit. He could have stuck out a leg and tried to get there before the ball was ready for him. Caught up to it. Beautiful shot. Fortunate bounce, but still a quality shot.
San Antonio FC, John, going very direct throughout the course of this first half so far.
They have a big guy physical up front, and you have a big guy who's physical up front, and you don't want to play with a whole lot of tick-attack of possession, you're going to see a lot of that. That also tests the city back line and forces them to respect and stay back. That doesn't allow them to compress the field.
Pass slotted up ahead. Steinwasser again, step through. Now he'll retreat back to his line. Hansen working 1v1. Hansen steps back. Hansen steps over, back heel, layoff. Batista, cross, Amu Mensah sends it away. This portion of the match brought to you by the University of Michigan Flint, offering a flexible world-class education. Find the right program at umflint.edu.
Watch Steinwasser tuck his hands there. Smart. He knew he was outside his area. He knew he was going to have to leave his feet. Kind of tucks that top hand in behind. The instinct for a keeper is to reach out with your hand. Feast or famine to try to reach on that.
Corner driven, it's loose and it's in, but the flag is up.
Wow. City get a little lucky. Tough to get an offside flag that deep.
Fabian Garcia may have been the one that was offside. We'll see. Did Detroit City FC pull one over on him?
No one here at Keyworth wearing rouge will argue that decision.
No, they will not. John, you tell it how it is, man. You go out on those limbs, and that's why the people love you. Maxi Rodriguez with the touch. Skage Simonson has the goal, makes the run. There's some space. Lay Joe, and And a flag is up now on Detroit City FC.
What I will say on that is that tells me that the assistant referee is sure of himself. All right, whether or not you agree with the decision, I would bet that there are some people in San Antonio who would disagree with it. If he's going to make that decision, he's pretty sure of it.
Now a bit of extracurriculars there. Lamar Batista got the arm extended on Maxi Rodriguez. Gerald Flores has a bump fist. Make up. And we will play on. Lamar Batista, speaking of MLS experience, signed with LAFC back in 2019. Played 22 matches for Rochester in MLS Next last year. Here comes Lay Joke. Joke tried to step through, lost control of it. Quick throw. Steinwasser off the line will make the grab. Partner getting ready to cross into the 15th minute. What's your early observations?
Good start by Detroit City. They are going to be tested all day. They're going to be balls over the top all day. They're going to have to be resolute along the back line. So far, they've gotten away with a couple of 2v2 situations. Got to watch that, but results positive here for the first 15 minutes.
Ball sent up. Oluwaseyi the target. Doesn't connect, but there is a throw. Oluwaseyi had the game-winning goal in their victory over Las Vegas Lights back on May 7th. Tack on the hat trick he had last week. For all the math majors in the house, that is 4 goals. I'm proud to report I did not need a calculator for that one, John.
Well, I always knew you were a math major.
That's right. Oluwaseyi played that one up ahead. Shane Gomez will retreat. Gomez on loan from FC Dallas. Gomez played 77 matches for Sacramento Republic 2018 to 2021. Here's a chance, and Nate Steinwasser makes the grab.
That's the football that San Antonio wants to play. Quick on the counter, 2 passes, and you got an attempt on goal. That's how quickly they can move. They don't want possession for 60 minutes. They'll beat you in 30 seconds. And that's exactly what City have to guard against tonight. Nice play out wide. Tough angle to score from, but it shows you how quick they can move.
Nico Hansen nearly leveled this match. This 5 minutes presented by DTE Energy. No matter where you are in your energy efficiency journey, DTE can help. Learn more at dteenergy.com/save energy. Simonson flicked that one up ahead. Out for the goal kick. Jordan Farr will collect it. Farr sends it skyward. Joe Tainter does a nice job. Collected himself. Had to be sure of it. And he was. Tainter played his college soccer at Rutgers. That whistle will go against San Antonio FC. Tainter, another one of those very experienced players as well. Over 170 matches played in USL Championship. A lot of those for Sacramento Republic. Scored 5 goals last season for San Antonio FC. Simonson is unable to gather it. But John Skage Simonson has been a target early and often for Detroit City FC.
You know, and I think he, as the season goes on and he gets his legs under him here in Detroit, we are seeing more and more of why he was picked up from Loudoun United. Remember, he had a goal here last year wearing a different kit.
Right.
And Trevor James got a good look at him and knew what he could do in the right environment. And I think it's taken him some time to adjust to being someone who's asked to lead the line in a situation like this. But it's flashes like that goal that show you why he was picked up and make you want to give him time.
Reese Williams tried to step through. Ball cleared out for a throw. Skage Simonson, a former MLS draft pick as well from DC United in the 2022 MLS Super Draft.
That's the other thing you have to remember. He's a young player.
Right. Just 24 years old still.
Moving into what USL Championship is now. There was going to be a different period of adjustment than playing for Loudoun United, controlled by DC United, where it was really about playing to learn the DCU system.
Batista, quick touch back towards the middle. Slotted ahead. Steinwasser on the other end of it. Skage Simonson, very accomplished college player as well, was a Big East Freshman of the Year at St. John's, was a 2-time American Athletic Conference first-team performer when he transferred to SMU. SMU, a very high-level college program.
So here's one thing I'm seeing early that I really like from City, and that is that Connor Rutz is getting further forward, and Morris and Simonson are taking runs that spread the back line. They're not bunching up and getting caught ball watching, right? And that's been something that has been lacking for Detroit City FC for some parts of the early part of the season, is not enough work to spread back line thin.
Reese Williams throws it in. Crosses it towards the 18. Connor Rutz makes a run up. Maxi Rodriguez, beautiful footwork. Rodriguez can't control it, didn't get the whistle. Here comes a possible counter for San Antonio FC. Ball in space, Hansen played it up towards the goal, and Steinwasser will track it down.
He saw Nate off his line and was going to try to beat him. The angle wasn't right for him, but the idea was the right one. And that's a couple times tonight, Neil, where Nate Steinwasser has made the decision to be aggressive and come out and make a play. And San Antonio have said to him, you fly too close to the sun, your ring's going to melt.
Amu Mensah. Ben Morris was the target.
Very direct.
Toronto laid it up ahead in a violent collision right outside the 18. We have a couple players down. Oluwaseyi one for San Antonio FC. Michael Bryan, I believe, the other one for DCFC.
And that is the absolutely correct decision by the official to stop it. I think we had contact to the head, and Oluwaseyi didn't move. And let's take a look here. Oh yeah, contact to the head. And I am not a doctor, but I would be willing to bet there will be concussion protocols, because he got. And I think also, by the way, I don't believe the referee called a foul. And I think that probably in the 50-50 ball is fair as well. but right to stop it. A lot of emphasis in the game right now in protecting the head.
So both athletic training staffs come out. Maureen Lilla out there for Detroit City FC. Things seem to be satisfactory for both sides. Looks like we're going to get the drop ball, right, John?
Yep, and that is the fair restart. Now, what will be interesting to see is how contested that drop ball is. It's close enough that if you're DCFC, you don't want to just surrender possession here, because it was a 50-50 ball to begin with.
Here we go. Abu, play it back.
And that's actually really good work by Detroit City, because that's not what San Antonio want to do with the ball. They don't want to play in possession like that. They want to move and be a quick strike.
Stephen Carroll heads that one out to the left. Carano, his cross cut out by Maxi Rodriguez. Abu lays it at his feet. His cross cut out by Maxi Rodriguez. Batista swings it in, gets through, shot blocked. Reese Williams, I believe, knocked that shot down, and he goes to the turf. He took one for the team there, John.
Absolutely,
literally.
he did. And he ends another very dangerous threat. San Antonio's forward line getting into very good positions here early for what they want to do with the ball. Finding holes in space, leaving the avenue for the flick on to find them.
Williams okay, Zuidir will serve the corner. That got all the way through towards the back post. Loose in front, Steinwasser, Michael Bryant played it off the line. Back into the box, Simonson able to knock it down and play it away. Boy, Detroit City FC, a couple of huge defensive plays.
Very scrappy, but the other side of that is how much San Antonio have been able to find spaces and holes and create these pinballing type chances.
They're going to look to do it again here. Ball sent back into the box. Maxi Rodriguez ran through. He will get the whistle this time. And John, I think you're right. You nailed this about 7 or 8 minutes ago. Direct balls inside the 18, 6-2 targets. It's very apparent what San Antonio FC is looking to do.
When you have a big and physical guy up front, you're just going to let him try and eat.
Now let's get you tonight's Fago trivia question. Who won Detroit City FC's 2020 Black Arrow MVP award on the women's side? Tweet your answers at Detroit City FC. You can win a $15 Kroger gift card good for Fago products. We'll get you the answer in the second half. Another opportunity. Cross in, ball loose, ripped off the post and out of play. San Antonio FC buzzing.
The early goal woke them up 2-0, and the Detroit City FC, plain and simple, living dangerously. There's not too many more ways I can say that.
Oluwaseyi has been a force in this match.
So far, we've had 2 balls headed off the line by Detroit City, 1 shot blocked by Detroit City at the top of the 6-yard box, 1 shot off the post, and a very tight offside decision that could have made it 1-1.
And 1 goal by Detroit City FC.
And that's what soccer is sometimes.
Kevin Amu-Mensah will throw it in. Spent 19 matches last year before torn ACL. The match at Indy, he is back though. And playing well, John.
And happy to be back as well. You know, he tweeted after returning to the starting lineup just how grateful he was to be back.
This portion of tonight's broadcast presented by the Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers. Your Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers proud to be the premier sponsor of Detroit City FC. Maxi Rodriguez on the left side. Brings it inside the 18. Played away very nicely by Lamar Batista. Boy, Batista at 6'5". Usually on a roster, they overstate you a little bit. He is every bit of 6'5".
And built, by the way.
Yes. Simonson able to flick that one ahead.
All right, so that right there, if you take a look at DCFC on the throw-in and the restart versus what we've seen on San Antonio on the other side. They got it up into the area, and there's one body. The other side, nice chest down by Steinwacher.
Well, let's get you our youth team of the match this week. Detroit City FC South Oakland 2015 boys Rouge and Gold, coached by Yazid Matthews. Simonson tried to thread it through. It's played away. Phenomenal development for both teams under Coach Yazid's mentorship, resulting in league promotions this spring and super play for both squads. The players love to watch their coach playing professionally at Keyworth Stadium.
A half hour in, Neil. Plain and simple, DCFC rightly took the lead. San Antonio, I think, have been the better side since. More chances, more control, winning the physical battles. Trevor James knew going into this match it was going to be a battle of the boxes. And right now in the battle of the boxes, San Antonio winning that battle. I think they're unlucky not to be level, but DCFC will take that lead. And when you're in the run of form that they've been in, you take it wherever it comes.
Great play by Amumensa. Reese Williams, scissor step. Reese Williams, cross in. Headed away by Lamar Batista. Use that 6'5" frame to climb the sky. Lejeau sticking his nose in there. Joe with a couple of banging goals for Detroit City FC, and now another opportunity. Lanieren played it across, but Michael Bryant erased it.
Smart by DCFC to try to control things a little bit there, not just turn and hoof it upfield.
Ben Morris trying to work 1v2. Ben Morris made his debut for Ipswich Town, scored a goal against Crystal Palace in the 2018 EFL Cup. Michael Bryant will head that one off to the side. Simonson. That whistle will go against Detroit City. Select is the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit www.us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Zuier on the restart again. Lamar Batista lurking. Zuier will play it short. attempt is cut out. I believe the offside flag was up on San Antonio FC again. So, John, that's interesting. I obviously couldn't see it from the vantage point. Maybe Detroit City FC able to trap them offside?
That would, I think, and again, our vantage point not great on that, but I think that's had to be what happened. And that says a lot about the City back line to be able to stay resolute and spring that trap.
Joe plays it ahead. Maxi Rodriguez tries to dump it out to the wing. Jordan Farr will put the boot to it. Jordan Farr, since Skage Simonson's goal, has not really been all that busy. Carroll. Joe wins a physical battle this time. Locked up with Zuir. That whistle will go against Detroit City. Tommy McCabe shakes his finger.
The universal symbol for I disagree with you.
That is correct. That plays on every continent in the world.
And in multiple sports, by the way.
Correct. Mensa heads that one away. Ball will go into the northern guard. Another huge crowd on hand here at Keyworth Stadium, as always. Saturday night, the 7:30 Eastern kickoff, John, gives you a little more time for activities throughout your evening.
You mean proper pregame preparation?
Activities.
Going to be a special one, though, a week from today. You and I have the early match in what is going to be, I think, a fun doubleheader here at Keyworth Stadium. The men going first, the women going second. And the food trucks open for a long time.
Detroit City FC will host Birmingham Legion next Saturday at 4 o'clock. A holiday weekend. This 5 minutes of the broadcast brought to you by Strategic Staffing Solutions. People-powered, customer-centered, community champions. A Steinwasher cleans everything up. So, John, over the course of the last 5 minutes or so, this match has stagnated a little bit, which is good for Detroit City. San Antonio FC was doing some damage on their attack.
They were. You know, the funny thing is, though, Neil, you don't want the match to stagnate too much. Where Detroit City FC have gotten themselves into trouble this year is when they've gone off the boil a little bit and let teams come on to them. So you have to have a little bit of intent and some of that attacking impetus. I think that's when LaRouche play best, is when they don't go into the ship. Now, you don't want to be as open at the back as you were there for about 10 minutes, but also you don't want the pace to grind to a halt.
That whistle will go against the home side. Steinwasher off the line again. Well, Nate Steinwasher, I'd be curious to get a GPS monitor on him. He has done more running than maybe I've ever seen him do in a match here in the first half.
I think part of that may be trying to diffuse the direct ball. If the direct ball isn't right on the boot of the attacker, you can get out there and make a play on it and discourage that type of attack.
Reese Williams had a window for a second. Ray Jope turns, still able to find Reese Williams. Boy, incredible effort by Leigh Jope. Reese Williams spilled. Official says play on.
I would be surprised if there was not a conversation at the next whistle about that.
Nico Hansen makes a run. Steps through. Nico Hansen taken down. And this will be a de facto corner kick for San Antonio FC. Stephen Carroll doesn't like it.
I think what Stephen Carroll is probably asking is what was different about that one that wasn't there at the other end. I'm not a referee, so I'm going to let the referee answer his question.
Well, here's an opportunity for everyone at home to be a referee. Great hesitation move by Hansen.
And yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah.
I
would agree.
I think Carroll's question is more, why is that one a foul and not the other one at the other end?
Kick sent in, and that ball sent into the food court. Not an errand. Misfired.
That's not that far off from the Schrodex food truck. And that ball knows how good Schrodex is.
Not an errand, just couldn't do what he wanted to do. There was space, though.
If he brings that down, he had a shooting lane and he had open net.
See, Rodriguez flips it up. Simonson was the target. Maxi Rodriguez. Can't believe he didn't get a whistle. Great play there by Farr. Side volleyed that all the way out towards the midfield stripe. Who tried to back heel it, and McCabe will be hit with that whistle.
So this is potentially a bit of a dangerous juncture for DCFC. They've gotten 2 or 3 decisions in a row where they haven't liked it. But what you can't do is allow your dislike of a referee decision to take you out of your game and out of your game plan. And we're seeing in those last 3 decisions some growing discontent. You have to stay focused on playing the opponent, because you're not going to change your referee's mind.
Deep throw now for San Antonio FC. San Antonio FC will host New Mexico United next Saturday. This is their 3rd of 3 consecutive road matches here at Keyworth. So mixing bowl lining up. Throw inside the 18. Reese Williams goes down. They call the foul, or will it be the throw?
I believe they called the foul. Yes.
Nate Steinwasser send it up ahead. Nate Steinwasser 3rd in the USL Championship in saves. He's a member of the Week 8 USL Team of the Week. This portion of the match brought to you by Ally, proud to be the official financial services partner of DCFC. Learn more at ally.com. .42nd minute, 1-0. Skage Simonson got an early goal.
Nice little real estate acquisition there.
Ball curled in. Nobody really in the neighborhood for Detroit City FC. Now San Antonio FC looking to counter. They're going to break out. They have 5 players across. Moving with speed.
Oh, that's a great sliding challenge.
Zuhir sends it in. Amu Mensah will track back. Relieves the pressure temporarily. But John, that's really all Detroit City FC is doing right now. They are able to relieve the pressure, but it is just temporary.
And you cannot give a team like San Antonio an entire match spent in your defensive half. You got to do something to spread out the field. Honestly, the difference, Neil, if you take a look at the two teams in attack, when San Antonio are in attack, you have one guy with the ball and 3 players making runs. When you're Detroit City, when Simonson's up there, he needs to have 3 people coming with him. Yeah, you don't want to be vulnerable on the counter, but you got to give your guy options, because Simonson is not of the physical stature to be able to hold up on his own and beat 3 defenders. You have to have options to lay it off.
Joe pings it in. That's played away by Taintor. Michael Bryant. Look at the touch on it. Now got the head on it, looking for Reese Williams. Shannon Gomez able to play it away. Shannon Gomez played 2 matches for the Trinidad and Tobago national team. 31 matches for San Antonio FC last year. Scored 2 goals for the USL champions. Taintor again played that one away. And John, that's really what the cross market has been for Detroit City. It's been a collection of one and dones.
Yep. And again, that's the difference in Trevor James' battle of the boxes. We've seen a lot more swipes at it for San Antonio today. Now, you might hear us talking, you just tuned in, but wait a minute, Detroit City FC's leading. Yeah, let's not take away from the fact that 44 minutes in, it's still 1-0. But to keep that, you got to try to even things out a little bit.
Heavy touch by Nico Hansen. Nico Hansen, a longtime MLS veteran, was the 9th overall pick by the Columbus Crew back in 2017. He's played 83 MLS matches in his career. Had a goal against Oakland Roots back on March 11th. A couple goals on the season. He was a big-time goal scorer in college too at New Mexico. 28 goals in 79 matches played.
We head to extra time here. 3 minutes.
As always, stoppage time brought to you by Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC.
You know, we said in the open, Neil, rule that, and he didn't, did he call if no? He said get up. That, you know what? A little bit of consistency there. Has things to play on. You know, we said in the open that this was a free hit for Detroit City. And for as many chances as San Antonio have had, and as much as they have controlled things and tested Detroit City, you know what? We're headed toward halftime, and it's 1-0. And between the two, you'll take it if you're Trevor James, because he's got the lead against the reigning champion. You got to figure out a way to get through the next 45 minutes.
Gomez will throw this one in. About 1 minute into 3 minutes of stoppage time here at Keyworth. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. 1-0 Detroit City FC with the lead. Michael Bryant unable to clear it. Oluwache in some space. Play it towards the middle. Rouge able to recover. Reese Williams lays it off for Lejeune. Reese Williams tries to make a turn. Able to make the turn. Official says play on. There was going to be a whistle. A heads-up play there by Gerald Flores to let the advantage play out.
And I think we're going to see a yellow card for dissent.
Shannon Gomez walking away, shaking his head. Gomez got a booking, though, for his efforts. He's actually headed over to the bench to get some medical attention. I believe he's bleeding either from the nose or the mouth. He's in some pain. Sent into the box. Morris couldn't get on the end of it. Farr will scoop it up.
You know what? That's a headsy collect by Farr. Just get out there and stop the situation. You're down a man, and you go to halftime.
And the whistle sounds. 45 minutes down, and Detroit City FC has the lead over the reigning USL champions. Everybody leaving it all on the line here tonight. Skage Simonson gave you the prescription, John. You look for an early one. They got an early one, and here they are with the lead.
And it was a deserved lead to begin with, and they've survived on through. They'll take a lead at halftime, and the fans finally happy to see their side in front and trying to hold on.
Detroit City FC second half away from collecting 3 big points. And we will kick off our halftime festivities here at Keyworth Stadium. As always, halftime presented by Stroh's, because Stroh's is spoken here. 1-0. Le Rouge with the lead. We'll be back with more USL Championship Soccer.
Jefferson Avenue, grab a friend and a jersey too, and chant like you give a damn. Now we're talking Detroit, and Stroh's is spoken here.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
So you should see the report in your inboxes in just 1 second.
This is what should have happened. At least 3 days before starting his project, Bob should have called 811 or went to missdig811.org to have his local utility providers locate and mark the location of buried lines in his yard. Dig safely.
Okay, so you should see your report in your inboxes now.
Call Miss Dig 811.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for $309 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Welcome back to Keyworth Stadium. Halftime presented by Stroh's, because Stroh's is spoken here. And we got a feature for you guys. The captain of the Detroit City FC USL W League squad, Alyssa Bayron, big-time performer for the USL W League Le Rouge side.
Honestly, coming back to DCOC wasn't even a question. The environment that we have created over these past years with the players, being able to be back on the pitch with them, doing what we love doing, even though we're done playing college soccer, it just gets me excited. It's something I love doing, so it wasn't even a question of like whether I'm coming back or not. It was always set in stone, and obviously knowing David a little bit from before actually him taking over the coaching role, I felt pretty confident, pretty comfortable in returning. When David approached me and offered me the position as being the sports performance coach that I immediately said yes. That's something I'm very passionate about. Besides playing myself, this is where my second passion lies, is providing the best warm-ups, the best strength programs that I can possibly give these athletes. It's a great way for me to provide resources that help with their development, and whether it's going to be as soccer players or as athletes overall. It's massive to kind of just set the tone for practices and being fun and creative with it. So having that opportunity, it's super exciting, and it always makes me, feel like, hey, I can make a difference. For me back home, soccer that's our main sport, right? That's what we play. As soon as we get out of school, we just play, whether it's just on the street or just meeting up with friends. So it's just the love for the game, being connected with other people, and coming here to the States, being with other people from all over the world, and all connected through like one common purpose and one common goal, just to get out there, have fun, but then also having the fans behind us and having them out there supporting us and giving 90 minutes to us. It's very powerful. And then obviously seeing the next generation, the little girls, the little boys that come out to our games and standing on the fence and just cheering us on, giving us high fives after. I mean, that's so special, and that's really why we do it.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Are you ready? Ready for more of the game you love? Ready for more players and more teams? Ready for more stadiums, for more fans in more cities? This is a different league. The USL Super League. Built for the future of women's soccer. Bridging the journey from youth to pro, connected to the global game, and bringing it all closer to home. Are you ready?
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Nice play. All right, you go. There we go.
So cute.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
Welcome back to Keyworth 1-0, Detroit City FC. They got an early one, and they have made it stand up, at least for the first 45 minutes of play. Neil Rule, John Krieger back here with you. Let's take a look at the USL Championship news and notes and see what's popping around USL Championship soccer. The USL Super League announced its initial markets with the intent to start with 8 teams in August of 2024, John.
And I love the going on the more traditional international calendar, bringing the women's game in there, giving that opportunity for the women's game to shine. It will also open up more opportunities for play with other European teams and a more normal schedule, really great for the growth of the women's game.
2 USL Championship sides will host MLS clubs on May 24th as part of the US Open Cup round of 16. Pittsburgh River Hounds will be hosting Columbus Crew, and Birmingham Legion will be hosting Charlotte FC as well. So big opportunities once again for the USL to make some noise in in the US Open Cup action. And now let's check out the schedule and see what else is going on. I know what John Krieger will be doing on his Saturday night, the prototypical leave here, fire up ESPN Plus and check out the action.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Go home, enjoy being off the air for the rest of the night, and watch USL Championship action. Taking a look at some of that. I'm interested to see how Tulsa does against Blue City. That's going to be one on Wednesday that I'm going to enjoy watching. And then, you know what? There's a match that you and I will be a part of, Detroit City FC and Birmingham Legion. Going to be a special night here at Keyworth with the men's and women's doubleheader.
No question about it, and it will be popping, as it always is here in Keyworth, but you give us a holiday weekend as well, and everybody will be in the right frame of mind. Let's just say it like that. And there is the Northern Guard, 45 big minutes away from a very large, potentially, USL Championship victory. Can Detroit City FC hold on? We will see when we come back and get to the second half of action. This is Detroit City FC Soccer.
Brilliant Detroit's mission is to help create kid success neighborhoods where all the kids and the families have what they need to be healthy, getting education and family support. We do that by getting houses in the middle of the neighborhood that we repurpose to really serve as a central hub. We are currently nestled in neighborhoods in Detroit. We are represented in every district, and our goal is to have 24 in the next 4 years.
Literacy is a gateway from poverty, and we want our children to be well-versed as well as well-prepared.
We want to make sure that kids are ready for kindergarten and they're reading at grade level by 3rd grade. The statistics are clear, right? You're learning to read up to 3rd grade, you're reading to learn after that. If you do not know how to read or read well, you're going to be behind.
All this stuff has really just been great for a dad to be able to go to a program, get this help academically.
So when we go home, we won't have to feel ashamed that we can't help our kids with a homework package, because at the same time, as they're growing, we're growing too.
And what we really want to do is accomplish what I would call population level growth. So grow enough where we can fundamentally change the statistics.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness.
We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
Back here inside Keyworth Stadium. Halftime brought to you by Stroh's. 1-0. Detroit City FC with the lead over San Antonio FC, the reigning USL champions. Let's take a look at how we got here, John, and a bolt of lightning shot through Keyworth early in this match.
Well, you wouldn't have thought this would get all the way through to Simonson, and yet here we go. Nate Steinwasser, a punt from the edge of his area, doesn't hit anybody. Simonson does a good job running onto the ball, composing the body, and flicking it off the bottom of the post and into the net. And Keyworth Stadium was electric. And DCFC gets the opening goal of the only goal of the opening half to stun the reigning champion. But after that, here comes San Antonio. That's a tough collision there. 50-50 ball and a knocking of heads and bodies, and that's how physical this game can be. And this is an example of what we saw for most of the first half from San Antonio. Multiple runners in the box, one player with the ball, 2 or 3 other options. Detroit City FC, couple of headers off the line, one off the post, But you take a look at the shots on goal, none on target, but that's because of some defensive scrambles. 6 shots, though, for San Antonio. You can't keep surrendering those opportunities if you're Detroit City FC.
And John, you said San Antonio FC very content to concede some of the possession. 50-50 the possession number pretty much here this evening. That's on brand for what San Antonio FC wants to do.
They will beat you quick and on the counter, and they will bomb people forward. It is the soccer equivalent of rope-a-dope. And they want you to get tired in possession and then come out and be Ali taking Foreman off the ropes.
So we're just about ready to roll for the second half of action. Gerald Flores, the head referee, says that everybody is ready to go. You know that guy is ready to go. Nate Steinwasser, third in the USL in saves. And if Detroit City FC is able to get the 3 points here tonight, you know Nate Steinwasser will continue to play a big part in that.
Absolutely. He's been very aggressive tonight. More aggressive than I've seen him play in a while. And I think part of that is because of the over-the-top nature of San Antonio. He's trying to neutralize the physicality of going direct by coming out and intercepting the play. The other side of that is, if you're going to come, you best not miss.
San Antonio FC will have the possession. Second half underway here in historic Keyworth Stadium. Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you. Detroit City FC and San Antonio FC. These first 5 minutes of the broadcast presented by American Home Fitness. Train like a champion with equipment from American Home Fitness. Maxi Rodriguez pleading his case. Sent in towards the 18, loose at the top of the box. Les Jope, and now Maxi Rodriguez flutters it out to the left side. Detroit City FC looking to counter. Simonson directing traffic. Mumensa.
Nice reversal. Nice ball out wide.
Morris tracks it down. Connor Rutz made an overlapping run. Morris leaves it off. Rutz has his cross. Played away. Good on Connor Rutz, though, to track back. Send it to his keeper.
See, even in that attack, though, Neil, we look at the differences between these two teams. DCFC come forward and you have a slow saunter into the box. You got to be quicker about that.
Skage Simonson makes a turn. Simonson controlled. Simonson gets the whistle. And Detroit City FC now in a very dangerous spot. And John, we've seen this throughout the season. They have been far more dangerous from distance than they were at any point last season. They can give one a go from here.
And look who's standing over the ball. Late Joe, 2-2. And Garcia doesn't like it, but look at that. He's got a fistful of jersey. That is a textbook by the laws of the game foul. When you've separated the player's jersey from his body, you are going to get the call.
There's one thing on Lejope's mind right here, right?
He's going for goal. No. They are not messing around with a little fluffer in there.
Lejope steps into it. The wall does the job.
See, get a body forward. Give options. You got a ball out wide. Have 3 bodies waiting.
Skage Simonson turns and fires, and that shot is blocked. Morris tried to make his way through. I believe we have a substitution from San Antonio FC. Look out there on the pitch. Nacho Bailone looks to have come on during the halftime stoppage.
Let me see what I can do to get a confirmation there for you, Neil.
I can confirm he's out there.
No, I mean who he came on for.
That much I got. And there's a giveaway by City. whistle will go against Detroit City. Christian Perano came off, so that's an interesting move. Alan Marcina. You don't see the halftime sub very often, John.
Well, I think that tells you what the team talk was like. You bring off a midfielder, you bring on a forward. I think the halftime team talk was put the accelerator on the floor.
Zouir chips it up ahead, and the whistle sounds, and that will go against San Antonio FC. Bailone in. Native of Argentina, spent the last 2 seasons playing in the Croatian First Division. This is his second stint with San Antonio FC. Over 40 career matches played. He does have 3 goals this season as well.
And the addition of him alongside Oluwaseyi
makes his strength even stronger. Hansen hesitates, working against Amu Mensah. Zouir will send that one through. Pass nearly found its mark. Reese Williams will turn and clear it temporarily. Body's going everywhere. Tommy McCabe will ping that one up ahead. 1v2 for Ben Morris, 1v3. Ben Morris won it. Good work by Ben Morris.
Take a look at this, Neil. You have the throw-in, and only 4 players are on the attacking side of halfway for Detroit City FC right now. I think we're getting a glimpse at some strategy here.
John, I think you look at where Detroit City FC is in their season right now, and here's an opportunity. This is a 3v2. Right foot shot. Nate Steinwasser closes the door. It was a rocket by Hansen, and Nate says no.
Another fine save from Steinwasser. He's got a season's worth of them.
Ball goes over across the line for the goal kick. But partner, I think you're right. You look at where Detroit City FC season is right now. 3 points here against San Antonio FC. That could be a springboard. It's huge tonight.
Well, I think even a point is huge against the reigning champions. I don't know that with 39 minutes still on the clock, 38 minutes still on the clock, you want to sit back against this team. But I wouldn't blame them for trying to protect at least one and try to get 3.
Lejeau.
And the only reason I say that is this season's sample size shows us that DCFC played better defensively when they have at least some attacking impetus.
Simonson loses his footing. Maxi Rodriguez with the challenge, but it comes free to Batista. This 5 minutes of the broadcast presented by the all-new Detroit City FC app. Download it now for app-exclusive video content, man of the match voting, and more.
It's going to be interesting to note how much time is spent in the Detroit City FC half this half. I think it is going to be decidedly in favor of San Antonio having possession.
Pass didn't connect with Oluwaseyi. 54th minute, 1-0. And this throw will take place hemmed in the corner. Skage Simonson wanted the call, got the call, I believe. No, that will go against Detroit City.
And Skage is not happy because Skage got picked up off the ground.
And relocated.
And there was no whistle the other way.
Zouir. Let it fly. Drives it towards the back post. Steinwasser off the line.
Oh, that's a good catch. Well read. Traffic. Comes out. Right place, right time. It looks, if you have a replay of that, partner, it looks simple. It's not. To be able to read it like that and get your body in a position to not be thrown off by players in the area. What do we have here?
Mitchell Taintor and Maxi Rodriguez got tangled up towards the top of the box. And Gerald Flores has him talk it out.
Skage trying to lobby his case with the fourth official. Over here as well.
Steinwasser drives it down the pitch. Simonson the target. It worked once here tonight. Joe couldn't control it. Joe hit with that whistle. Zouir wants a booking. And Jordan Farr just wants everybody to go.
I think Farr's out there saying, don't worry about the referee.
Right.
Start things. All right, so I think they called a handball on Joe.
That ball flicked ahead, headed down, and Steinwasser makes the grab. Boy, dangerous opportunity. Adeniran couldn't get a ton on it. Steinwasser swallows it up. Farr sends it up ahead. Boy, how about that receive by Zouir? That was a big-time play. Now he steps through with it across midfield. Zouir lays it off. It's in a homegrown contract. Montreal out of the MLS back in 2020. Played 12 matches for them. It's actually on loan to San Antonio FC from Montreal CF. Abu brings it towards the top of the D. Got all the way through. Fans, you can scan the QR code on your screen now and subscribe to the Detroit City FC YouTube channel for exclusive content, full-length interviews, and extended match highlights as well. You got that phone in your hand right now. Go ahead. Get that QR code to scan. Do like thousands of Detroit sports fans have already done. Subscribe to the Detroit City FC YouTube channel. Ben Morris revving up the work rate here in the second half. Nicely done by Stephen Carroll, and he's got up a little gingerly. Lejoke with the control. Going to go through a couple of defenders instead. Find Connor Rutz. Michael Bryant. Comes San Antonio FC on the attack again. Amu Mensah. Not enough of it to disrupt everything and disrupt the timing.
We have a substitution for San Antonio.
Adeniran, I believe, will come out. Justin Dillon will come in. So the second substitute, Elena Marcia. Marcina doing some work here, John, mixing and matching.
Trying to shuffle the deck.
Substitution San Antonio, number 11, Justin Dillon.
This one forward for forward, but Dillon bringing fresh legs on.
Morris. for some help. That ball sent ahead into space. Only black kids, however, in that area. Comes San Antonio FC again. We're in the 60th minute.
Partner, I have a feeling the clock's going to move really slowly for Le Rouge over the next 30 minutes.
Skage Simonson takes it away. It's 2v3 if City hurries. Morris had it go through. Reese Williams makes the run. Williams wins the challenge. Reese Williams the cross. And Jordan Farr able to scoop it up. He pings it out. Amu Mensah heads it down, but here comes another opportunity. Moving through, and the ball comes free to Nate Steinwasser. Boy, Oluwaseyi, I couldn't believe he didn't let it go. That ball nearly made it through. Stephen Carroll in the vicinity.
That challenge had to be right, and it was.
Maxi Rodriguez. John, San Antonio FC moving forward more and more. Skage Simonson tried to make his way through, goes down, does not get the whistle.
San Antonio under no obligation to play it out. And no contact to the head, although we're now going to see a stoppage because the advantage is gone.
Let's take another look, John. Maybe the right hand up in the face of Simonson. Let's see. Can't really tell from that angle.
I think that's probably one of those decisions that could have gone either way.
Fabian Garcia looks on, the native of France, played in League Two in France. Simonson now will come out of the match, at least temporarily. His goal, the difference. Back in the 5th minute. He's able to bank one in off the undercarriage of the crossbar.
Skage still pleading his case to the 4th official.
San Antonio FC on the restart. Garcia. Gomez. Gomez wings it in. 50-50 ball at the top of the D. The body's going everywhere, and this time the whistle does go against San Antonio FC.
DCFC will take that, and don't be surprised if even this early at 62 minutes on the clock, you start seeing some time taken over free kicks and things to shorten the game somewhat.
It's Steinwasser. Drives it down the pitch. Flicked ahead, Ben Morris in the mix. Maxi Rodriguez. Let's get you tonight's Fago Trivia answer. Sid Bloomquist, the answer. You can catch her in the rest of the W League squad in next weekend's doubleheader right here, Keyworth Stadium. Now we will get a whistle and a stoppage. What do we have?
I think we may have a San Antonio substitution. Hayes preparing to come on.
Corey Hayes will enter the match at the next opportunity. Corey Hayes, the 18th overall pick by FC Dallas back in the 2017 MLS Super Draft. He played 72 matches in the MLS for FC Dallas and Minnesota United.
Yet another team in San Antonio with a lot of guys with MLS experience.
17 to be exact. Okay, Simonson. Another one of those guys with MLS experience. Donald Mensah tried to play it ahead.
Pass cut out by Devin. Then they lose the battle.
Stephen Carroll. Able to head it down, and Connor Rutz. As my broadcast partner John Krieger likes to call it, the ABH clearance.
Anywhere but here, baby.
As the Northern Guard begins the Tetris in the supporters section. Rita Zuir will come out of the match, so that is interesting. He's been the main option on all the restarts, all the corners.
Hayes, though, has even more pace. So as long as the possession is slanted, as it is really in favor of San Antonio, pace can really be an extra X factor for you.
Too much mustard on the hot dog there from Les Job. That pass to Reese Williams got away. Here comes an opportunity. Hansen inside the 18. His cross popped up in the air. Volley attempt will go wide. And a goal kick coming up. We have a score update. We've been talking about the USL W League. Detroit City FC women at Flint City AFC tonight. They're moving towards the 70th minute. They are level at 1. Ellie Poole with the equalizer for City in the 61st minute.
So Ja'Cory Hayes, first touch on the pitch, wins the ball, wins the battle, sends it forward. And again, DCFC scrambling.
Garcia secures the throw for San Antonio FC. Amu Mensah heads that one. Reese Williams has a toe poked away. There's Shannon Gomez dishing that out. Gomez will dust up with the official. Got a yellow card right before the end of the first half. Michael Bryant heads that one out wide to the right. Ping pong game there over the midfield line. Lejeune along the line. Lejeune goes down, gets the call. Corey Harris doesn't like it, but we'll have to live with it.
Again, I think Joe got pulled back a little bit there. 1v2.
Alexi Rodriguez, Tommy McCabe will stand over it. 68th minute. Screws continue to tighten. Rodriguez drives it towards the back post, and the only player standing there is the keeper, Jordan Varr. Wins that one. Amu Mensah has to win it. He got some of it, but didn't collect it. Stepping back, Oluwaseyi. Oluwaseyi along the line. Lejeune tracks back to play it away. Ooh, takes that one away.
And that's a better clearance. We have passed the time for cuteness.
Gomez. Mensa scissors that one down right in front of the San Antonio FC bench. Ja'Cory Hayes quick with the throw.
And by the way, Ja'Cory Hayes and his pace, he's had a couple of touches here that hint at what he can offer here. And you see why he's brought on. Quick, good with the ball at his feet, creative.
Boo sends it wide to the left side. Batista takes it even wider. Send it into the mixing bowl, and Nate Steinwasser makes the grab. 70th minute, John. Once you cross into that 70 minutes, that's when the perspectives begin to change. I think that's a fair assessment.
And we are, I think, about 5 minutes away from being a true defense versus attack drill. DCFC will commit some players forward if they've got a gilt-edged chance, but you're going to slowly see things turtle a bit.
I think you're right. The 70 minutes, the perspectives change. 75th minute, the philosophies change. They are separate entities. Throw coming up now for San Antonio. Gomez. Toss it in. Gomez, the Trinidad and Tobago national team player. Pass slotted ahead. Maxi Rodriguez does well to take it away. San Antonio FC moving way forward, John. Hayes towards the back post. Nate Steinwasser, the grab again.
Neil, they run a high press to begin with. This is higher. Their center backs, for most of the last 2 minutes, had their heels on the Detroit City side of the center circle. And they will try to compress things even further.
We will look to see as we cross into the 72nd minute. When will Trevor James move his first chess piece, if at all?
So here's where that comes in. Let's talk about potential subs for Detroit City FC. Of the availables on the bench, you're not going to bring in Ryan Shello. That's your backup keeper. So of the available substitutes, you have a defender in Jalen Robinson and a defender in O'Neal Fisher. 2 midfielders, 3 midfielders and a forward. I cannot imagine you're going to bring on a forward. So the most likely sub for me is O'Neal Fisher.
There's a shot that will go over top of everything. John, there was space to work with. I believe that was Batista that gave that a go. There was space to work with, John, for San Antonio FC to continue the attack, but this is the byproduct. 73rd minute, 1-0. The urgency changes.
Yeah, you start to snatch at it. You start to press. You've been frustrated. You've had chances all day, haven't been able to finish one. And it starts getting in your head.
Tonight's attendance, 5,924 here at Keyworth, so just a touch under 6,000. Another strong showing. Reese Williams has his feet tangle up with Ja'Cory Hayes. Williams hit with that call, so another set piece here for San Antonio FC.
Neil, if Trevor James does make a change, I would not be surprised to see one of the 2 forwards come off.
That ball flicked up ahead, volleyed around inside the 18.
And a midfielder or a defender come on.
See, Rodriguez heads it out wide. 74th minute. Rodriguez pops that one out towards midfield. Here comes a possible counter opportunity to lay. Jope unable to control it.
Jordan Farr is out in a true sweeper keeper role right now.
Mensa tracks back.
You can't see it on our cameras, but Farr is all the way out at the top of his D. That tells you how not worried he is. about Detroit City FC trying to really earnestly mount an attack.
Fans, don't miss a minute of the action in 2023, whether your club's on the road or at home. Catch nearly every second of USL Championship action on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, La Liga, the Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. And speaking of ESPN, the USL on ESPN continues as summer heats up. Memphis 901 FC and Aaron Malloy head to the Valley of the Sun to face Manuel Ortega and the Phoenix Rising FC. It's Phoenix Rising FC and Memphis 901 FC Saturday, July 1st at 11 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. And we've got players down all over the pitch right now for Detroit City FC.
And we might have a cramp here for Detroit City FC.
We will have a yellow issued. Let's see the replay of how this all started. Whistle sounded right there. You've seen that throughout the run of play tonight.
That's been a consistent foul tonight. I think we have a booking for dissent.
Elena Marcina, I believe, the coach.
That is a point of emphasis as the season's gone on for the USL referees, trying to crack down a little bit on dissent.
Soccer fans, if you can't watch the match, turn on SiriusXM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. Plus, you can hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SXM app. Joe plays that one over the line. 77th minute. Stephen Carroll took one in the midsection. He paid the price.
Can we give the man of the match to the entire back line for the sliding challenges, the headers off the line, the cutouts that have been there? They have put every part of everybody behind trying to.
Getting ready to be fireworks season here in the summer. Reese Williams. His cross went off of Ben Morris.
It really has become a season, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. I know you're a big fireworks guy.
Yeah.
To be fair, you speak your piece. 4th of July weekend, okay, you're down.
Yeah, but we haven't hit June yet.
Random night in May, maybe not so much. Huh? There is a whistle, and that will go against City, and this will be a very dangerous setup for San Antonio FC.
And City would be perfectly happy by, oh, we've got a booking. Bryant, I think, gets a booking.
Yes, that is the case.
Another booking for dissent. 3rd booking for dissent tonight.
See it again. Bryant with the grab. Bryant saying, I was grabbed too.
Perhaps, but you're not going to change the referee's mind.
So here we go. Mohamed Abu standing over. There's the shot, and the wall does the job not once, but twice.
And we will see a foul against Detroit City FC.
Fabian Garcia has his free kick attempt foiled by the wall of Detroit City FC, but we will do it again. As you said, the foul goes against City. Let the festivities begin inside the 18 here in the 80th minute. 1-0 Detroit City FC with the lead over the reigning USL champions. We will get a substitution. Jorge Hernandez will come in. Ball sent towards the back post. It's loose. Pinballs around, and it's popped up and out. We have more bodies down.
San Antonio seeming to request that the referee make sure he add extra time.
Let's see it again. Update from Flint. Detroit City FC's women's side, goal in the 79th minute. Del Francis does the job. They take a 2-1 lead over Flint City. So a strong second half. USLW League for La Rouge. And Reese Williams will come out.
And Nate Steinwasser perfectly happy to let the referee administer the game out here toward the halfway line. And watch that clock on the scoreboard tick up. That having been said, I would not be surprised to see 5 minutes of stoppage.
Cave with the 50-50 ball. Maxi Rodriguez again.
Oh, he's got a full jersey there on Simonson again. And the foul goes against City. Interesting.
Mensa will just ping that one down the pitch. Detroit City FC will get the throw as that went off Fabian Garcia. Yazid Matthews getting loose for Detroit City.
You know, you talk about the perspective changing. Throw in, 35-40 yards from goal. 1, 2, 3 players forward of the ball for Detroit City. That tells you exactly what the next 9 minutes are.
That was very nice there of Nico Hansen to hand deliver the ball for the throw. And that ball comes free. Maxi Rodriguez gave it a go, bit of a misfire. Amu Mensa has it, chips it up ahead.
We're going to see that first change by Trevor James. Skage Simonson is going to come off. Yazid Matthews going to come on at the next opportunity. So it is what I said earlier, one of the two forwards coming off. But for another forward.
Simonson goes down. Gomez took it away. Now stepping up, Jorge Hernandez. Lays it off to Hayes. Hayes drives it in. Cut out, top of the D. Left foot chip ahead, finds its mark and sent over top of the frame.
Close again for San Antonio.
Boy, Bailone nearly leveled this match.
Nice leave out wide. And you know what? He just snatched at it. If he lets that ball get down to his boot, I think he still has the opportunity to shoot, and it's probably on frame.
This substitution for Detroit City FC brought to you by CVY. CVY, wear it, feel it, play it. Luxury performance wear. Yazid Matthews comes in. Skage Simonson, he's the difference right now in the 5th minute. He's responsible for that one next to Detroit City FC up on the scoreboard in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Reese Williams. Throws it off the line, actually, so a corresponding throw for San Antonio FC. Yazid Matthews had to step through it. McCabe to Reese Williams. Beautiful outlet. And how about that touch? And what a play by Connor Rutz just to steer it out. That shot, Steinwasser closes the door. Nate Steinwasser goes vertical.
Making the case for yet another man of the match performance by the man in the goalkeeping green kit.
Hayes serves it. Steinwasser makes the grab. 86th minute.
What an effort tonight by Detroit City FC. Reigning champions, top of the Western Conference.
Coming in, scuffling. Tampa Bay put one on you last week.
Didn't lick their wounds, got better in the second half. Trained well. Trevor James has been saying the good things will come. They're 5 minutes plus stoppage from a really good thing.
Yazid Matthews comes through. Maxi Rodriguez making the run. Pass slotted ahead. Didn't find its mark. Ball back towards the middle. San Antonio FC looking to turn. Hansen, top of the D. Hansen lays it out wide. Justin Dillon in the corner. Couldn't quite get control of it. 87th minute.
Please, attendance for tonight's match is 5,924. Detroit City faithful. Thank you for your support this evening at Keyworth.
Good throw.
Fourth official. As we get an override, it will be a throw now for Detroit City FC. Detroit City FC very deliberate. Stephen Carroll, the captain, drives it down towards the 18. Maxi Rodriguez, he's been strong here tonight also. Reese Williams flicked it up ahead. Now some space. Stephen Carroll has it at his feet. Amu Mensah turns away with it. Amu Mensah clears it temporarily.
What a track back.
Boy, Reese Williams did the job, and here comes Lay Joke. Can Detroit City FC counter? Yazid Matthews up. Here's Ben Morris. Morris eliminated on the play. And it will just be a throw for Detroit City FC.
Ooh, that's a physical challenge.
And we're not talking about double dare.
Thank you for the reference. I was hoping you'd pick that up, partner. Not the best in the league for nothing. You know what? The only reason he escaped the booking is he got the full body in front of him and didn't take out the leg.
Lay Joke down right now. Could be a cramping issue for him. Maureen Lilla, the athletic trainer for Detroit City FC, has been working a little overtime here in the second half. There have been bodies all over the place. Detroit City FC coming off a 5-1 setback at Tampa Bay against the Rowdies. have answered the bell here in this young season, at least here tonight.
And in a big, it's got to start somewhere, Neil. You and I were sitting here trying to do math.
There comes a point where when you're not having a good run of play, there comes a point where you just say no more, not tonight.
Yeah, you got to go out and get one. And this would not have been the one on paper that I would have said would have been the one to go get, but City have played resiliently in defense, survived an onslaught.
Ball goes across the line. Will it be the first corner of the night for Detroit City FC? It will not. It will be a throw.
That's almost better. Keep it in that corner.
And now the throw will go to San Antonio FC. Detroit City FC does not have a corner.
6 minutes of stoppage time, Neil.
That is the story. Stoppage time, as always, brought to you by Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. Jordan Farr over. So now San Antonio FC will move it all forward.
And if you are DCFC and you get the ball on your boot, this is not the time to be cute. Hoof it.
Hayes makes his move. Cross, played away, and that is exactly what is done. Sent up ahead.
Worry about what to do with it once you hoof it later, but hoof it.
San Antonio FC was looking to take some real estate liberties with the throw. Shannon Gomez only moved up by about 15 yards.
The referees will let a few yards go.
And then he takes about a third of it back when he throws it. That's the way it works. Batista wins that header. Hernandez working through two defenders, comes away with it. Hernandez slots it through. Cut back out. Maxi Rodriguez has it.
Dear Lord, that was almost dangerous.
Yazid Matthews goes down, and the whistle sounds. And this will be a yellow. But it had to happen. Detroit City FC was off to the races.
Yep. Professional foul. Would have been probably 1v1 against the keeper.
See it again. How about that footwork from Yazid Matthews? Carroll pings that one towards the corner. City, I believe, will get a throw out of this. They will.
This is effective clock management. 2 minutes into the 6th. That should be a goal kick.
It is. Farr sends it out. San Antonio FC will try the left side. No success. Maxi Rodriguez.
Oh no. Maxi just sent it down long.
Gomez. Garcia gives it back to Gomez. San Antonio FC bombing forward. Hopeful ball sent in towards the 18. Lejeau in the mix. And now it's cleared out. Gomez will send it back. We're about halfway through stoppage time. And Reese Williams taken down, and this will be a yellow on Lamar Batista. Boy, Reese Williams dropped the hammer. He was flying up that left flank.
And the courage to step in, cut it out, and go. And yeah, he just got dragged down. Yep, coming in from behind.
Tommy McCabe will send this one towards the corner. Reese Williams unable to control it. It'll be a throw for San Antonio FC. We're in the 94th minute. Maxi Rodriguez takes it away. Rodriguez And now City will have to track back. Tons of space. Ball sent across. Oluwaseyi with it, taken away. Gomez, Yazid Matthews plays it up. And this will go out for a corner. Justin Dillon. 95th minute. Crowd on their feet, nearly 6,000 here at Keyworth. They are not sitting down. Biggest moment of this match. Right now, the corner sent in, headed down, up in the air, played out. Yazid Matthews had it for a second. Now it goes back wide again. Sent in towards the back post. Volleyed in the air, the header over top and out.
Neil, it's the biggest minute of the season so far for Detroit City FC. If they can hang on here, it gives you belief. It's something you can build on. And it's a heck of a response from a week ago. They got to hang on for 40 seconds.
And John, through all the possession, thus far, Detroit City FC has closed down the club. There have not been many dangerous chances.
Good shape. Smart play.
Throw now for Detroit City.
Take every second you think you can get away with.
In the dying moments. Northern Guard and nearly 6,000 fans waiting, anticipating that final whistle. Reese Williams throws it in the corner. And the possession will be awarded to San Antonio FC. There cannot be much left. The final whistle sounds, and Detroit City FC beats the defending USL champions, San Antonio FC, 1-0 here at Keyworth. Crowd going crazy, and there is your man of the match, Nate Steinwasser, and Johnny did it again.
What a night at Keyworth Stadium. Nate Steinwasser rises to the occasion over and over and over again, and his save late going vertical kept things 1-0, along with great catches and control of his area. A worthy man of the match. Here's how City got the 3 points. Steinwasser fittingly starting it off, Simonson the finish, and City the win.
And that is tonight's shot of the match, presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. And all the way back in the 5th minute, that is the difference. And now it's time for today's save of the match, brought to you by Ally. We're all better off with an Ally. Learn more at ally.com. Nate Steinwasser, those are the only 2 words you need to hear. And Nate says no with everything on the line.
One of the best keepers in the league for saves like that. Going vertical, preserving the 3 points.
We will take a break, collect our breath, come back and wrap this thing up. Detroit City FC beats the USL champions 1-0. We'll be back with more USL Championship soccer.
Soccer, soccer, soccer. Watch it at Detroit's premier soccer bar, the Detroit City Clubhouse. We have domestic and international. Soccer, soccer, soccer. Enjoy cold beer. Don't forget to pies, pies, pies. The Detroit City Clubhouse. Perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Detroit City Clubhouse. Detroit's home for soccer, soccer, soccer.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is how legends are made. 2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for $309 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Welcome back inside Keyworth Stadium. Just like everybody thought, Detroit City FC, the 1-0 win over San Antonio FC. And John, you just, again, coming off that 5-1 loss at Tampa, nothing was going right, and Detroit City FC digs in tonight and gets the win. Let's take a look at how it all happened, partner.
Well, it started in minute number 5. They signed Parker with what looked like a rather benign punt downfield, except nobody told Skaga Simonson. And all of a sudden, he collects himself and puts one off the underside of the crossbar. And before San Antonio could really get their legs under them here at Keyworth Stadium, they were down 1-0. And all of a sudden you wondered if tonight would be special. And then San Antonio turned things on. In the 22nd minute, dangerous collision there. Knock of heads. That would show you how physical tonight would be. San Antonio dangerous on the counter all night. Multiple players bombing into the box.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.